What a game, man. What a game. We really got one of the best Afcon. Like, this is. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, one of the best Afcons of all time, capped off by one of the best finals of all time. Not just Afcon finals, one of the best football finals, period, man. What a game it was. Just everything, drama, antics, dodgy refs, dodgy calls, but in the end, the right team won, the better team won. So, big shout out to Senegal, man. I said it all along, this team's gonna win Afcon. They're gonna get their second chip in 4 years, and they did that, so very well deserved. Everyone sees Egypt with their 7 titles and their 3 in a row and thinks, this is just easy, but it's not, man. It's not. The competition's really gotten that much better. All the African teams have improved. Most of these guys play in Europe, and everyone's just on a different level now. So the fact that Mane and Senegal were able to win their second title in 2 years is a credit to the team, man, and very well deserved. But we'll get into the match, man. That first half was a good first half, like from start to finish the game was really high level, and the first half showed just that. It showed why these two teams were the best two teams in it. Everyone was just 100 miles per hour. Senegal, again, their chemistry is just second to none. The 1-2 in tight spaces. Morocco just didn't really have an answer, and I thought Morocco would definitely try and maintain possession today. They didn't do it as much. I know it was a close split, but that first half looked like Senegal had the biggest share of possession by a lot more. There was definitely some chances there that went astray that Senegal missed on, but credit to Morocco, that defense is rock solid. Their players work back hard, just like I've been saying all tournament. Ainawi, Saibari, Mazraoui, Hakimi. Mane didn't have his way today on the left hand side because he had to deal with the pace of Hakimi, and obviously Mane's lost a step or two. Didn't mitigate his influence, and he was still able to have a good game. First half ended 0-0, and I'll be honest, I kind of fell asleep at halftime. I was just really tired because I slept late, so I missed the first bit of the second half. But again, chances going begging. Azal Zuli had a couple chances, had a chance, didn't capitalize. El Kaabi, he's usually very clinical, but sometimes the pressure and the moment gets to the best of players, and we saw that today. And you also got to give credit to the Moroccan goalkeeper Bono, man. What a baller he is. The stops he had today on Ndiaye in the first half, I think, and then on the Senegalese centre back. How the hell he stopped that, I don't know how, but he's just, what a player he is, man. And then the controversy. I don't know where they got this ref from, or what the hell this ref was doing, but this dude does not need to be reffing Afcons ever again. That disallowed goal by Senegal. Like, what are you doing? You let play go on first, let the goal be scored, and then go back and check. You can't just blow the whistle like an idiot as the player's falling. You don't even know how he fell. He could have tripped, and so I think Senegal were definitely right in their actions to protest and leave the field. And all that drama, and people were saying Juge and black magic, this, that, guys making phone calls, rigging the game, whatnot. But Mane just really showed the professional he is, got everyone back together, galvanized the team. Diaz. I don't know what Diaz was on, or what Diaz was doing, or what he was thinking. First of all, I think it was a bad decision to let him take the penalty. You had Hakimi there, excellent at taking penalties, and honestly, up until that point, Diaz hadn't really had a good game. I thought he'd Diouf had him in his pocket, so his confidence was a bit shot. So I think that moment definitely should have went to someone like Hakimi, or maybe El Kaabi, someone who can bang it in there. But Morocco didn't do that. I don't know if it was the coach's choice or whose choice it was. Diaz took the penalty, and then this dude tried to do the cool thing, Panenka in the final play of the game. Your team your country has not won Afcon in 50 years. What are you doing? You got to smash it in the back of the net. Fawzi Lakja and the Moroccan Federation, these guys, they rigged this whole tournament for you to gave it to you on a silver platter to win, and that's how you go out. But credit to Mendy, a world class, or not world class keeper anymore, but once upon a time a world class keeper who's won everything. He's won in the Premier League, he's won in the Saudi League, he's won with on an international level. Dude is like 3 meters tall. I don't know what the hell you thought was gonna happen when you try to panenka him. Even if he fell to his knees, the dude just reach up like this, he would have snatched that ball down, you know. But I think that's justice. Justice was served, you know. God was on Senegal's side because the wicked never win, and Senegal just took full advantage. This time they didn't play around. Papa Gay. What a player, man. What a midfielder. This dude will definitely be on the radar of big teams very soon. You know, this tournament, dude looked like Yaya Toure out there, just bossing them. Could not budge him off the ball, man. He had Hakimi on his back, and he just dusted him off like he was nothing and just spanked that thing. Top right corner, man. Bono, who's been like a brick wall, saving everything. He couldn't do nothing, man. Just watched it go past him. Even despite that, Senegal kept coming and coming and coming. They never stopped attacking all through that second period of extra time, even as Morocco were coming. Morocco, you know, came pretty strong in the end. They tried to claw back, and I thought, you know, this match just had more drama written over it. I thought it was definitely going to go to penalties, but it wasn't meant to be. Senegal hold on, and they are the first multiple champions of the new decade. So shout out to Senegal, man. I think that this is a team that's definitely on the rise, and they will get a whole lot of confidence out of winning this. You know, beating Morocco is no easy feat. This is a team that hasn't had someone score a normal time goal on them since last year or something like that. You know, they usually only concede penalties or something, never at all, because they're just so solid. But Senegal today in the midfield, man, just dominant. And you know, Morocco, a team that went to the semi-finals last year, highest ranked African team by FIFA, but none of that mattered to Senegal. In the end, they won, and I think with the World Cup 6 months away, I think now that they'll have all the confidence in the world to go out there at the World Cup and really perform and show what they're made of. And I think this might be the first time we see an African team win the World Cup. Might be looking too far ahead, but still, man, just the way this team plays, it's definitely not like the African teams of old where it's just brute strength and bomb the ball forward and hope for the best. There's a lot of technique, a lot of technical ability, high IQ players, and same for Morocco, man. This Moroccan team is better than the one that went to the semi-final in 2022, and I think they may need a change of coach. You know, Regragui, he's done well in his tenure, but I think when you've got a world-class squad such as this one, you definitely got to do a bit better. But again, the better team won, and Morocco will just have to lick their wounds and gear up for the World Cup. And if not at the World Cup, you know, Afcon, the next Afcon's only 18 months away, so that should be very exciting. And once again, congratulations to Senegal, the best team on the African continent.